Hello and welcome to our channel. What if I told you that you can speak English better not someday, not next year, but starting today with just 5 minutes a day? Even if you're super busy, even if you feel nervous when speaking, even if you live in a place where no one speaks English. Yes, it's 100% possible. And in this episode, I'll show you exactly how step by step. You don't need a native teacher. You don't need expensive courses. All you need is your ears, your mouth, and this moment right now. Ready? Let's begin. Where your English journey becomes easier, clearly, slowly, and step by step, and more powerful, one day at a time. And I'm Ethan, your speaking partner, your English buddy, and the voice that's here to help you train your ears, your brain, and your tongue, so you can speak English confidently, even if you're shy, even if you're super busy, even if no one around you speaks English at all. Because here's a secret that most learners don't know. You don't need a perfect accent. You don't need to study grammar for years. You don't need a big vocabulary. You just need small, repeatable habits done consistently, and that's what we're going to build together, starting right now. So pause everything else, take a breath, and give yourself this moment. Yes, this is your time. And I want you to not just listen, but speak with me, think with me, feel the words with me. Because in this episode, we're going to create real changes in how you practice English in your daily life, doable and even a little bit fun. So here's how we'll start. I'll say a few sentences and I want you to repeat after me. Whisper if you're in public or say it out loud if you're alone. Ready? Say, I can learn English. I'm doing better than I think. Speaking is skill and I'm training every day. Amazing. You just completed your first training round and that's how we do it. Short, powerful, and every time you repeat, you are programming your brain to feel more natural in English. Now I want to take you into the first habit, and this one changed everything. For so many of my students, it's called background listening, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You play English in the background while doing other things. No pressure to focus 100%. Just let the sounds be part of your world while cooking, cleaning, walking, or just relaxing. Turn on a podcast, YouTube video, or even this episode on repeat. Why? Because even when you think you're not paying attention, your brain is picking up rhythm, tone, pronunciation, sentence structure. So let's build a trigger right now. Every time you brush your teeth or make tea, press play on English, simple, easy, repeatable now. Let's practice again. I am surrounding myself with English. My brain is learning even when I'm not trying. I am training without stress. Great. Now let's move to the second technique, which is shadowing. And if you've never heard this before, I promise this one is a game changer. Shadowing means repeating what you hear immediately, like an echo. You listen to me and try to speak at the same time. Not after, not translating, just flowing with me. Let's try it right now with a short sentence. English is part of my life. Once more. English is part of my life. Well done. Let's do a longer one. I don't have to be perfect. I just have to keep showing up. Again. I don't have to be perfect. I just have to keep showing up. Shadowing connects your brain, ears, and mouth like a perfect team. Do this for even 3 minutes a day, and you will notice your fluency rising without even realizing it. Now let's dive into the third key, and this one is deeply psychological. It's called thinking in English, and this may sound strange, but it's powerful. Most learners slow down because they think in their native language and translate. But translation creates delay, stress, and confusion. So how do you stop translating? You start small. Begin with simple thoughts in English throughout your day. When you wake up, say in your mind, "I'm still sleepy. I want coffee. It's morning." When you walk outside, it's sunny. The wind is cold. There's a dog. These tiny thoughts rewire your brain to live in English, not just study it. And here's your next exercise. Pick any 3 things you're doing right now and say them in English. I'll wait. Go on. Great. Now say these after me. I am thinking in English 1 sentence at a time. Again. I am thinking in English 1 sentence at a time. Excellent. Let's move forward. The 4th habit is one of my favorites. It's called read aloud with feeling, and here's why it works. When you read aloud, you train your speaking muscles, your tongue, your jaw, your brain, your breath. All of them are working together. So here's what you do. Choose a short English story, an article, or even a paragraph from this episode, and read it slowly, clearly with emotion. Read it again, faster, then again, like you're acting in a movie. Let's practice. Repeat after me with expression. I am speaking more clearly every day. My voice in English is getting stronger. Reading aloud helps me feel the language. Great. That brings us to the 5th habit, and this is a challenge I want you to try today. A 3-minute English ritual. It's so simple anyone can do it. Here it is. 1. Listen to English for 1 minute. 2. Shadow 1 sentence. 3. Think 1 thought in English. 4. Write 1 short sentence in a notebook. Repeat this daily for 30 days and watch what happens. Now, we're not stopping here because I want to take you even deeper. Let's now do a live mini training where you don't just learn, you feel the improvement. I want you to stand up if you can. Take a deep breath, roll your shoulders back, and repeat these with me, loud and proud. I can speak English. I believe in my voice. I make progress every day. This builds sentence flexibility, grammar awareness, and vocabulary recall. Let's try 3 together. 1. I am drinking water. 2. My phone is on the table. 3. I feel tired today. See how easy and practical that is? Every sentence is a real-life expression you can use right now. And if you do this challenge daily with 10 different words, you'll create 70 new sentences a week. That's over 3,000 new speaking reps in a year. Do you understand now why daily micro-practice beats big once-a-week study sessions? It's not about how long you study. It's about how often you engage. That's why I always say, speak a little every day in many ways. Now here's one more thing I want you to know, and this is important. You are not alone. If you've ever felt like your English is not good enough, if you've felt afraid to speak, afraid of making mistakes, afraid of being judged, please remember, every fluent speaker once felt exactly the same. Even I did. What matters is not being perfect. What matters is showing up like you're doing now. Listening to this episode, speaking with me, thinking in English, that's progress. That's the real work. That's what 99% of people never do. But you're doing it. And if you keep going, I promise, one day soon you'll look back and say, wow, I really speak English now. And it won't feel hard anymore. It'll feel normal. Because you trained for it. Now, we've done so much today. Listening, repeating, imagining, storytelling, mirror talk, vocabulary drills. But we are not done. In the next episode, we're going to unlock something even more powerful. Something that will completely change the way you think about English, your self-confidence, and how fast you can speak fluently. And once you learn it, you'll never go back to your old ways of learning again. But for now, I want you to pause. Take a deep breath and say these words with me. Softly, slowly, and with pride. I showed up today. I am learning. My journey is just beginning. English is becoming part of who I am. And when you say that, mean it, because I do. And I'll be right here, waiting for you in the next episode, where everything changes. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. We truly appreciate your support. See you in the next one. Take care and keep learning.